This week, Apple announced the Series 6, and in this video we're going to do an unboxing and a quick hands-on. Just to be clear, this is not a review, just an early impression of what this watch is like. So don't forget to subscribe when the full video lands later this month. Before we get started, given you're watching this video and you're likely to be an Apple fan, and as such, you may be into smart home, why don't you check out my other channel, HomeKit Authority, which covers everything HomeKit, news, reviews, and tutorials. This channel is packed with everything from Apple's smart home platform, and new videos are launched every week. The link is in the description below, along with links for the Apple Watch that you might want to check out. So let's now get into the video. In terms of unboxing, it's pretty much the same as previous year's models, in which you get the strap, charging cable, and the Apple Watch. But the biggest change is it does not come with a power adapter, although it's worth pointing out the Hermes edition does. I got the space grey aluminium with black sport band, although it comes in silver, gold, a new blue, and a product red. In the stainless steel options, you get a new graphite colour along with silver and gold. Also, Apple offers the titanium model with space black and silver. You can also go for the Nike edition and the Hermes models. It's also worth pointing out that the aluminium version comes with Apple's Ion X glass, but the stainless steel and titanium models come with a sapphire crystal. In terms of setup, pretty much the same like with any other years, apart from the option to set up it as a family device. You can also choose from a backup if you have an existing Apple Watch, or start from fresh. In total, it took me about 10 minutes. I was up and running with no problems. In terms of design, the Series 6 is almost identical to the Series 5 with an always-on display, but Apple claims it's 2.5 times brighter than the Series 5, and I do have to agree, it does look a lot brighter when it's on my wrist. But the biggest difference is the new sensor on the back that not only captures HR and ECG readings, it also is a blood oxygen sensor. More on that later. The watch features Apple's new Series 6 system in package chip, which is based on the A3 processor, and it looks like Apple's Silicon team have been working double time with it, as in my view, this makes the animations a lot snappier and the watch more responsive. It also features Apple's UI Ultraband location chip, which in the future can let you locate other devices and also work to unlock your car without having to pull out your iPhone. However, I do personally think this is going to be used for Apple's rumoured new AirTags that are coming later down the line in the year. It also supports Wi-Fi, 5 GHz network. In terms of battery, I've not been able to test it yet as I've only had it for a day, but Apple claims it'll last around 18 hours, so that's more than enough for a day's uses. But it's going to be interesting to see how this copes with increased screen brightness and also the new oxygen sensor, which is likely to use more battery life. But Apple says it's improved charging times. You no longer need to charge it overnight, as it will charge in just under 1.5 hours, and that'll give you a full day's worth of juice. That's a big increase on previous models. It also features an always-on altimeter, which will give you real-time readings and will be useful for hiking. It also features the ECG sensor like on the Series 5, and gets the benefit of the Watch OS 7 features, which bring sleep tracking and hand wash timer. You also get all the fitness and workout features that come with Watch OS 7, and of course, if you do have a compatible Peloton bike like me that I did a hands-on review which you can find just above now, it will also work with Apple Gym Kit with this watch, which I found so far has been a real benefit when using it with the Peloton bike. In addition, later this year it will support Apple Fitness Plus, but so does any watch that supports Watch OS 7 anyway, so it's not unique to this watch. But actually talking about some of the unique features, it comes with a bunch of new watch faces, with plenty to choose from Memoji, artist ones, and various different faces that are inspired from traditional racing or timing watches. While more of a gimmick, I love the Memoji, and you can either choose for it to randomly change from different animals when raising your wrist, but if you've got it set up, you can also use your own Memoji that changes animation when you touch the screen and also when you raise your wrist. Whilst I've already said this is a bit of a gimmick, I do like this and it's fun to use. So now looking at the blood oxygen sensor. But before I show it you, Apple does make it clear this is not a medical device, so it should not be used as one. When you first open up the oxygen sensor app, you're given some instructions of how to use it, and you have to use it in a particular way. It's best to keep your palm flat on a table whilst it's taking its readings. When it's taking its readings, it gives you this cool lamination, and it takes about 15 seconds. Once the reading has been taken, then it should give you your estimated blood oxygen level. Now when I've been testing it, I've been getting around 100%, which is seen as good. It will also give you an error any time during the measurement if you're not acting in the way it needs to do so, and then it simply resets and you start again. Once the reading is done, it's then stored in your iPhone in the ELF app, and you can look at different readings the watch has taken over time. Apple also says the system will monitor your blood oxygen levels in the background without bothering you, and it will be taken while you're asleep for its sleeping tracking capabilities. So my first impressions, we are getting to the point now where the updates are small and so incremental that current users of a Series 5 or maybe even Series 4 would barely notice any difference. Of course, things like the blood oxygen sensor or the brighter always on display might be a benefit for some. Although I have used the Series 4 and the Series 5, my everyday watch is a Series 2 stainless steel, and this is down to the fact that I already invested a lot of money in it and wanted to get as much out of it as possible, but now watchOS 7 is not compatible. Now is the time to upgrade. So for me, this is a big upgrade, and it's certainly going to be interesting to see how it performs over the next month. Now I do like all the new features, particularly the oxygen sensor, the always on display, which is a lot brighter, and also the fact that it's a lot snappier. Now this may be down to the fact I'm coming from a Series 2, but I have used the Series 5 and Series 4 and I still feel it's a little bit better, but it's subjective of course. For those that are on a Series 3 or earlier, or have yet to have an Apple Watch, you won't be disappointed based on my early indications, suggesting this is going to be another great performer for Apple. Now as I said, this is not a full review, so don't forget to subscribe for when that review does land, in which I'll put it through its full paces. I'll be testing how the workouts work, how the HR performs, and also the GPS performance with this watch. If you have any questions, then leave it in the comment section below, and don't forget to check out our other channel, HomeKit Authority. Thanks for watching, I'll speak to you soon.